Hey, what's going on, guys? How's it going, Sleepy? How have you been? What's going on, Weird Ducky Siddle? Hopefully you guys are doing well as well. King you, yes. Uh, so I've got a game that I played during the, what's going on, New Deal? I think it was the Steam Next Fest? Not 100% sure. And, a demo. And, the dev reached out to me the other day saying, like, one of the stores didn't show up in the demo, and because they saw that in my video, they were able to fix it, which is cool. And they were very apologetic, which they did not need to be at all. I mean, I still enjoyed the demo even without that store. And they were like, "We'll give you a key to make up for you." I was like, "You don't have to make up for anything, but I'll check it out again. Like, I don't mind." I like the kind of game. I mean, we just played Machina, so why not do a little bit more digging? So I figure I check it out, and then afterward, I don't know if I'm gonna do anything. I might or might not. I don't know. Did you miss some new emotes? Yes, there's been a few. What's going on, Carrion? There's been a few. I mean, I don't know if you know that I have 2 cats now. Like, there's a lot of stuff going on. Um, they're brothers, yeah. So I didn't want to separate them, but they were my sister-in-law's fathers, but he couldn't care for them anymore, so I took them in. They were very fat. One of them was like, I don't know, like 26 pounds, 27 pounds or something. He's a big fucking cat. He's not that big anymore. Now he's down to 14, or 15. But yeah, big boys. It's Ernie and Bert and Ernie, or as chat likes to shrink it down to, Bertie. Yeah, that's my life now. I've been reduced to cat dad here. Ugh. There's one picture of Ernie licking Bert? No, Bert licking Ernie? I'm not sure which. Here's another picture of them. I believe the right one is Ernie, the left one is Bert. I'm not sure if I showed all these. That is Ernie and Bert in front of him. That's Bert in the foreground out of focus and Ernie in the background. And then this is Bert. It was a little hard to tell him. This is Bert after he woke up from like the dead of sleep. So all the fur on the side of his head is like matted down. They do have different eyes. Part of that is the lighting in that area. But yes, they do have different eyes. Ernie's head is wider. Overall, Ernie is a lighter color. Ernie is fatter. And Bert has his tail must have gotten broken or something at some point because he's a little hook at the end of his tail almost. You can feel the bones not quite right. Oh, they are different cats, but listen. When they're new to you and they're running around and you're in bed and the lights are off, like, there's no way of knowing who's who. I know who's who by grabbing their tail and feeling their tails. It's gotten easier as I've gotten to know them for sure. It's funny that Ernie has the big, yeah, right. It's like the IRL, like up and down and left and right. That is Ernie. It's difficult telling from just their face, dude. Maybe I'm a bad cat parent. I don't know. Again, I think that's Ernie and Bert. Did I show this one already? I think I did. That was Bert in black and white. Was that Bert? Oh shit, maybe it was. No, that was Bert. think that's Bert. One of these days, I'll figure out who's who. That is not a picture of the cats. I'll delete that one. Oh, yeah. This is Ernie stealing my worm. I got up and he fucking jumped right into bed. Right where I was. My spot. I show this one? They're all just on my desktop, so I'm just like grabbing pictures and throwing them in. Oh, that's Taco Bell. That's not Ernie or Bert. Come here, baby. Come here. This is Ernie, who does not want to be held right now. It's okay, Ernie. Look at the camera. Look at the camera, Ernie. He does not want to be held. He doesn't like being held like this. Bert loves being held like this. Ernie does not. He just wants to sit in my lap and or jump off my lap because I picked him up without asking. Yeah, you gonna lay down? No, you're gonna try and step on my keyboard. I see what you're doing. Oh, the camera's not on screen. I forgot. Here he is. Goodbye. No, I just don't have the camera in that scene. Let me delete these pictures before I forget. Yeah, there's a couple more. There's one of them. That's definitely Ernie, the fucking fat ass Ernie when he was still fat. This I think was Ernie. No, I mean it's Bert. Shit. That's definitely Bert. That's definitely Bert, because Bert is the one who curls up like this. That is Bert. I should have labeled these when I took them. Some of these photos are like months old now, so there's no way I remember. I mean, don't get me wrong. They were both fat. 100%. It's just one was fatter. I think I showed that one, yeah. What's going on, Lux? Yeah, these are the little terrors I've been dealing with. So, what's today? Tuesday? It must have been yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. I came home from work and one of them had barfed on my bedspread and I was not happy. So I pulled out my other bedspread and put it on the bed, one I'd never seen before. And they went nuts. It's I don't know what material it is, but they were up there like scratching it and running around and hiding in it and all this stuff. I was like, what the hell's going on? I changed the blankets and all of a sudden it's a fucking circus. I couldn't figure out what was going on. All last night they were running around on top of me and all this stuff. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Let me launch the game here. They do have controller support now, which is nice. I honestly don't know what changed. Difficulty balanced. Video, highest borderless, VSync off. We'll do frame limit of 60. Brightness boost off. Audio, 100%. Music, 80%. Effects, 100%. View controls, sure. So this launches... Or launched, let's find out. Steam is taking its time to load. It's update Tuesday for Steam, so I'm sure everything's going to die on Steam's end. Oh, in June. All right, so it's been out for a little over a week now. No, a month now. By galactic decree, the Earth Reclamation Project has begun. The dying planet is to become a wildlife preserve. Demolition permits will be issued until 2700 AD. Mining is strictly prohibited and very lucrative. The year is 2602. You have 98 years remaining to find great fortune, rumored to be beneath the crust. Restricted. A new sensory? Yeah, probably. They don't like catnip. Like, I actually don't like catnip. Yeah, what's up? So is there another store? Where are the repairs? The foundry. Upgrades. Maybe it's supposed to show up later. Or maybe I misunderstood what they said. Oh. I completely forgot. Fucking play Machina for one stream. Oh boy. Well, hopefully you're doing okay. Oh, that would be a different merchant. Okay. Shy Shop. Another treasure hunter. You lot are hard to find. You're gonna need supplies. Here's a fan and some pipe on the house. Drop the fan a few fathoms down. Run the pipe straight to the surface. Simple enough. Come back when it's breathing proper. Hell yeah, dude. I'm guessing I can go down like 7 or 8 rows with this. You're happy with it? All right, good. Good. Drop off some more. Let's see about doing some upgrades here. Salvage motor piston array. 20% faster, carry up all 14 blocks at full speed. Rusty heatsink. Alright, so I need more. Alrighty, let's get out of here. Oh, I'm aware of low oxygen. We'll find a place to drop that fan. I'm assuming that is something we can buy more of. Okay. Oh yeah, look, more oxygen. Okay. So now I don't need to go all the way to the surface every time. I can just come down to this area. Let's see. Plenty of tin. Oh. Give me air. That's areas that has oxygen in it, yeah. So that meter on the far right is how much oxygen I have. And the blue blocks are areas where there is oxygen in the atmosphere, basically. Cargo full. Just gotta watch out that I can get out of here with a full cargo inventory. Ah, the vendor disappeared. Unlocked at hull level 2. Okay, so we can't do anything over there. Lead, there we go. Cargo full already. Let's go see what he's got. More air pipes, 200 bucks a piece. Arthur, by the by. And if it's Dosh you're after, plutonium pays well. Heard it lurks around 30 fathoms down. Go have a look. I'm gonna buy me that, yeah. Get high faster. Ooh. Does it tell you up there? Oh yeah, with the little ice. Heat fins. Drill faster. Alright, so we gotta get more of everything. Besides the cats, I don't think there's anything crazy new with me. Give me oxygen, and might as well dump all our stuff. Probably fill us up, almost. Oh, I see. That shows me the icon. I can look and see. I don't know, like... I could buy more air pipes, but I don't think I can... I think I need a new fan to go deeper. I don't know. Can I pick up the old one? Oh, I took damage from that. If I stick it here. Well, it looks like it's connected, but I suppose I'll need an outlet? I don't know. By the by is such an antiquated term, I feel like. Yeah, another fan. Oh boy. I would like to expand my cargo bay. Get high faster. Alright, so I can do more oxygen if I get a little bit more lead. You're not supposed to breathe lead, but if you mix it with oxygen, you're golden. Okay, yeah, it does not. It does not just come out the end of the pipe there, unfortunately. Close one. Alright, we should be able to buy more oxygen here. Nice. And we did not pick up the next mineral yet. Alright, so that would change. If that store was supposed to give you fans and pipes and all that, that would definitely change how the demo would have gone. Not that it was bad how it was, but you know, it's just a different dynamic for the whole thing. Yeah, I see one right here. I'm gonna grab let's see. Yeah, 2 more pieces of lead. I can upgrade my cargo bay. Okay. I saw a few pieces of lead over here. I've been using the analog stick, but I think it makes more sense to use the D-pad. I say as I immediately move it from the D-pad back to the analog stick by mistake. Yeah. Keep digging here. think maybe... Let me do this. Just so I'm not trying to thread the needle to get out of here sometimes, you know what I mean? I like how we saw one piece of copper. Merchants here. Nice little visual glitches when you start running out of oxygen too. Air pumps for now, I guess. Was there? I'm sure there probably is somewhere. Oh, look, a new mineral. Silver. Alrighty. Deposit. Let's go check the store again. Drill full speed through soft minerals. Hell yeah, dude. I'll buy that. Alright. I can upgrade the motor if I find 2 more coppers. I don't need to dig in that area too. I can come like over here and dig out if I want to. Which leads me back to the same thing I was just digging. Merchant is back. No copper at all, huh? Oh. Oh no. My heat criticaled. So when you die, you lose all your upgrades. But if you go mine the same thing again, you get them back. Timed mining bomb. Small timed explosive destroys 1 block radius, can damage the operator. Hey pal, name's Ray. Seen any big rocks your little Joe just can't crack? I've got something to break them down. All right. Okay. I guess it's mainly used for destroying bigger rocks than anything. Oh god. The way out changed. It's a interesting mechanic though, where like losing life loses time, you know. All right, here's some plutonium. Polonium, excuse me. What do we got here? Okay, so I just need more of it. Come on. Not right now. There's some more copper. Should be enough to buy something else, no? Let's see. Get high faster. Increase thruster heat capacity. I won't buy that. Drill faster or more oxygen. Alright, let's keep purchasing here. Is this still? Yeah, probably is. Oh, okay. Didn't mean to do that. No, air pipes. Okay. What's going on, Beat? How you doing? Oh, it does kind of bring the air oxygen down a little bit. Critical heat expenditure. All right, so it no worries, Flaccid. Sorry things aren't going well for you, but, you know, we'll be here. Linear algebra. Multivariable calculus. Ugh. What was I gonna say? Oh, it seems like the darker blue refills and the lighter blue just holds your oxygen level. Probably heal up actually before I go too deep down again. We can repair with lead now. Mixing this game and Machina, they have similar ideas, I guess, or you're just, you know, you're digging. Big rock. Is that what I need my explosives for, the big rock? Yeah, see, the oxygen seems to be staying at that level because I'm in the blue, even though I'm at low oxygen. And when I get up here, it refills. It's going on, Mazaka. Same genre, yeah. Deposit, yes. Ooh. Merchant arrived. One early steam engine. No. Almost beefed it again. More air pipes. I still have $100. I don't know how I... Oh, sell. Oh. That would make sense. You see Sid, you think of this one character from Final Fantasy Boy Band 15. I don't know what that means, but... Can I mine these, or do I need... No, I need the explosive, okay. What am I looking for now? It definitely looks like I should get some copper so I could get the faster movement. And maybe more storage. I can buy this, but unlocks paint jobs. I remember this. This was like it had like a nuclear bomb and a gear and customize. Yeah, let's see. Grumpy, dizzy, nuke, skull, teeth. Can you dig it? 99. X, no, squiggles. And other squiggles. Yeah, look at me. It looks like they belong in a boy band. Okay. Kids these days, these weird games. Next, you're gonna be telling me you're racing horse girls or something. Come on, P7. There's so many people in your other social sphere that play a horse game that you're shocked you haven't picked it up yet. I mean, I blew up the fan too. My fan. I didn't even mean to do that. I was looking at chat. I don't have that prototypes and nobodies. Keep selling me good stuff and you'll see what I keep in the back. Oh, that's not fair. It got stuck on top of me. That was $500, dude. It wasn't even greed. I was looking at chat. Distracted driving got me. It went off to the side again. What am I doing wrong? Buddy, are you purposely selling me defunct bombs? That wasn't even what I wanted to do. I don't think I had bought it. I think I've spent $2,000 on bombs so far. And I've hit every space around it except for the one I want to mine out. Ugh. See, I don't get, what did I do wrong? It like hit my drill or something. I don't know. Lord help me. What do you mean the right hole? I'm literally touching the object I want to blow up when I release it. I'm not moving half the time. I don't even get anything for doing it. Great. It was just to clear the way. Son of a bitch. Fuck that guy, dude. Sell me another fan, please. I was looking at chat and I fell in the hole and blew it up when I crashed into it. Such is life. Okay, I gotta find more copper. Here's what I need to do. Yeah, all my fans are gone. Oh, copper. There's some, what do you call it? Some silver. Rip in peace. Okay. Back doesn't do anything. I think did I soft lock it by tabbing out at that point? I may have. Okay. Yep. I think I broke it again. Oops. Nothing a quick restart can't fix, right? Do I get my fans back? I wonder if this is before or after the crash. I'm assuming it's after. Maybe not. Alright, I did not intend to cheese myself out of that, but... Oh, cargo full and I destroyed the copper! Oh, that was my fault. Fuck. What was that? I don't see anything happen. Oh, why is this pipe broken? Oh, because I died. Maybe my stuff is somewhere. It would be nice to get another fan. I don't know exactly how to do that. By the time I get down here, I already need to go back up for oxygen. I don't think it needs to be questionable, but it would be good if it was like, you know, if it notices you're out of fans, it gets you those sooner than later. You know what I mean? Like, he's just selling bombs right now. Let's do deposit. And deposit. I don't know why I read that as Kiryu, not Kirby. I was like, Kiryu's not in Smash, dude. Is the vendor ever gonna leave? I need him to leave so the other vendor can come back. What if instead of like the shield, he just had Tiger Smash? Tiger Drop, excuse me. Because Tiger Drop negates all damage. Tiger Smash. I play video game Tiger Smash. I like to play as Kiryu Kazuma. Tiger Drop is like an instant counter move, so if you use it while an enemy is attacking you, you'll counter their attack and just like punch them across the map. Is it because I didn't buy one of these? Is he something new? Wowie, I blew it up. Am I playing on a CRT? No, that's just the effects of the game. How's it going, Mac? Use some more copper, I guess. Can't even find any copper. Good. Avenger's back. There's some copper, but I don't think we got too easy right now. Yeah, I think because he was selling the bombs, I had to buy him in order for him to back. Alrighty. Nickel. I wish you could make a platform. That would be nice, actually. Maybe that'll be later. we got? Reinforced manifold, thruster capacity. I need one more nickel. I could do thruster capacity up. That would actually be very nice. I could burn it longer without it overheating. Is there a picture of Kirby after he has ingested Kiryu's power? Kiryubi? Rate that joke from 1 to 10, please. It's Tekken? I'm not looking at the image. I'm asking a completely unrelated question to the image. A 5.5, you pass. A 55 is usually failing, but okay, thank you. Also, why are you calling me a dork? It's Tekken. How could you confuse him? I need more pipe. They better come back with more pipe. Was that gold over there? Ow. Merchant arrived. Oh. He arrived with the same items, okay. Drill full speed through harder minerals, yeah, nice. One of these days, that emote is gonna disappear. It's gonna be a sunset silently. We're gonna have some better emotes. I'm gonna say, oh, sorry. We got better emotes. There's no more room for it. These days. Never alive to begin with. Plutonium pays well. Plutonium they pay $300 for. I can get 16 for silver. He said, I don't care, I'm kind of want to get lost, idiot. Yep, that sounds about right. Yeah, probably. So much nicer having like an actual pipe system to get down here and be able to refuel all my air and all that. I say I'm about to die from not having air. Come on. Get up on the ledge, buddy. I need more plutonium to buy. I don't really want to buy that, actually. I need more copper. I'll buy that. I remember seeing some copper down here. There we go. Now I won't get stuck as often, he says. Early steam engine. You've disturbed what no man remembers. I will take it from you. You will be paid. Do you accept my offer? 20K? Sure, bro. Don't get me in trouble. We're buying some fans now. Alright, so 3 more polonium and 1 more nickel will get me some good upgrades. Copper. Alright, let's go buy those upgrades. And what was the other one I was going to buy? How I keep buying more cargo space and my ship doesn't get any larger, I don't know. I guess, but it's like, I don't know. The difference between strength and steel and carbon fiber can't be more than a couple inches of thickness, no? Oh, merchant over here. Airpipe platform, hey, 2,000. Ooh, all right. Where do I want to go with this? Sure, let's go down. I don't know why I just dug that out. Well, okay, it's a little funny looking, but oh, I bet you I can go through it. And then, yeah, okay, so that is nice, actually. Nice little place to chill, get my money back. What was that with the TV I posted? Here, I'll pull it up real quick and we can discuss. Oh, the game locked my mouse. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, I won't pull it up because the game has my mouse locked. Pull up the picture of the TV. It's framed in a window, and the pipe coming out of the back of the TV isn't part of the window. It's a pipe that it's hung from, suspended off the ceiling, down like 15 feet from the ceiling, yeah. It was just the dumbest install I've ever seen. Well, dumbest install I've seen recently. Oh, I forgot we're full. And it was like moving because the AC was just pushing the TV. You know, the tiny bit of force at the end of that big fulcrum was just sending it. I wanted to take a better picture, but there were people eating there, and I didn't want to be like, haha, take a picture while everyone's like, you know, the mouthful of food. Excuse me. Pick up or something. Merchant. Hey, some more copper. No complaints about this copper. What is that? Cobalt. A new mineral has made itself known. Come on. Thread the needle. What do you mean, wait, really? About what? The TV? Yeah. It was literally a TV hung from a high vaulted ceiling of the store. I really wanted to take a video of it, but there was literally, that's why I cropped it so dumb. There's literally a guy eating right next to it. I didn't want to be that guy. I was just like, oh, let me take a picture of you while you're eating. Not awkward at all. Is this gonna blow up my pipes? It is. That's okay. Ask him, how's the food? Yeah, I'm from corporate. I just need a picture of you eating, sir. And he's like, ooh, his mouth full. And then I get escorted out for impersonating corporate. Yeah, your dentist sent me over. Can I get a picture of you chewing, please? Yeah, I'm from the meat farm where we grew that meat. Can I get a picture of it chewed for quality assurance, please? And how's the tingling? Is your tongue numb? Just make him wonder what the fuck's going on. Oh, this is so much better now that we have more pipes and fans. All right, that might be taking it too far there, Mac. We found the line. We found it. You know exactly what sins you've committed. Oh, no, not you, Mac. P7. That's another wrong chat message. Collateral damage, yeah. I don't know why we dove off of that so quick. I probably managed to hit down or something. You can't blame me for banning the wrong person when I'm colorblind, yeah. Uh-oh, where is it? Where is it? No. Rip. What? Wait, that ruined it? Oh, for fuck's sake, it destroyed it. Because I was trying to drill through the hole. Oh my god, all of our stuff is just wrecked. Please, sir, do you have another fan? No. I think that the little windmill on top, I don't know if that was because of me mining or because of the pipe being gone. There's my stuff. Oh. I'm gonna die again. There's no way I'm getting out of here. Alright, rescued all my shit. Except I can't do it. I don't have any pipes. I need to wait for the pipe vendor to come around again. What's falling from the top left? My vendor's gone. Maybe he'll be back in a second. It's funny, now I have fans and no pipes. What happens to all the items I mined and blew up with? Is that what's scattered around again? I'm not able to get out of here. Don't tell him they can run. It doesn't. Yay, pipes. Oops, not what I meant to do, but okay. So if you put a pipe down and then you put a fan down, you lose the first pipe that you put down. Those of you, I'm thinking of picking this up. Yeah, it's a little tricky. I can understand why. Like the time limit really puts some pressure on you. What's going on, but what happened to the first dig? I blew up my ship. It was an accident, but I need more plutonium to get the composite hull coating. The issue I have with upgrading my hull is, one, it seems like I blow it up willy-nilly anyway. So might as well make it something that's easier to repair. And two, it costs more to repair every time you blow it up. Or every time you upgrade it. I need more polonium. I keep calling it plutonium. It's not plutonium, it's polonium. Yeah, but comes and goes. I do wonder if you can split the pipes. Can I make a Y out of the pipes? Oh. Cobalt's what a good amount. But yeah, do you think I need 196 tins? I'm selling 5 at a time. I think it's I think it's playing the sound effect 5 times at the same time. Let me fix my vehicle here. It costs polonium to repair that. I don't know why. I know why, because we upgraded. I don't know. I think it's funny. I mean, it's loud, but it's funny. This. So you can make a Y. Okay, cool. That's good to know. Yeah. Fridge, were you here when I threatened? You were here when I threatened to get rid of the other emoji a few minutes ago. What would make you think I would want to add more cursed emojis? There's always a chance, yeah. You never know if you don't shoot your shot, right? So this, I get that one more silver. I could upgrade my cargo bin, my cargo thing again. Bay, that's the word I'm looking for. Cargo bin, yes. Ah, my 1 health. What is that? Oh, it's a freaky mask. Now we gotta go rescue it, right? How deep can we go? I don't know. Sounds like a personal question. Morning mask. Ads in 5. Oh. I will buy the mask. Lantern places a small light marker. Get one just to see what it does, I guess. I can even buy the next one, too. I feel like we don't use this emo very much. I mean, I feel like that's... I feel like that's a skill issue, no? I mean, I'd be willing to replace it, but I need to find the right thing to replace it with. What happened? Oh, interesting. It's just literally a light. Okay. Post rare emotes, yeah. Yeah, it might get dark. We'll have to see what happens. I always got my rockets to light up the way, though. Wow, it can hold so many pieces. Lithium. Oh, I probably need some more oxygen. Not all those are mine. Like, I didn't make the stud one. I didn't make Harambe. Did you know? I didn't know this. Harambe's family was also killed. Not in the same incident, but they also met their fate untimely. Yeah, they were... The zoo or wherever they were being held was storing some chemicals nearby, and on a hot day they like ruptured or something, and they got a lethal dose. It is messed up. The whole thing's messed up. Mining torpedo. Dangerous projectile explosive explodes on impact. Oh, this is gonna kill us right away. Yeah, look him up. It was like, I don't know, 4 or 5 of his family members. Lithium is the next thing I have here. Upgrade the drill. I put my use button not over the explosives. There is fall damage and there is like speed damage. Like if I go too fast upward and hit the ceiling, I will get destroyed as well. What happened? How do I use it? Am I supposed to like, oh. Didn't it say it was gonna go up, down? And it went to the right? Wait, what? I missed something there. Well, that's $500 I'm never getting back. Carol and Tuesday. I've never heard of that one. No, head break. Did they? Oh, there's an old piece of me. Well, now we know where that one death went. Statue is real. I for some reason I was thinking you were still talking about the rest of Harambe's family. I was like, oh, I wouldn't call that awesome, but was it? Oh, that's kind of cool. Is it still there? Or is it gone? Another? Is that somebody else's ship or did I die down here? Of course, I mined it when I had a full cargo, so I missed out on 4 pieces of gold, it sounds like. I wonder how much it costs to make. Even just how much it costs in bronze to, you know what I mean? Like, does it list the weight? Can we figure out how much it costs? I mean, I guess you could reuse the bronze if you melted it, but still. It first appeared in public Monday, October 18th, 2021 on Wall Street, New York City, facing the Charging Bull statue. Beneath the Charging Bull were 10,000 bananas, later donated to charity. All right. Morning mask. A mask worn in New Egyptus during water shortages. You can't hear them whisper. They're not a boon. Accept this coin instead. 4,000. Okay, well, you gave me 20,000 for the steam engine. Donkey Kong in shambles. £130,000? How much does 130,000 pounds of bronze cost? I want to know that, and I want to know how much money they raised. Peridot. $400,000? No way it costs 400,000. I mean, I'm assuming it's probably not solid. Maybe they cast it with a release or some sort of like lightweight material inside to make it hollow, you know what I mean? You see what Anudio put in the tech chat earlier about how Google lied about the Wizard of Oz AI stuff? The whole AI thing is so fucked, dude. It's so fucking dumb. You go to search Google for something, and the first result is the answer you want. But before the first result is an AI summary that costs like 13 gallons of water to make or something. I have a plugin that removes it from my home machine. It just doesn't let it do it. I don't know if it hides it or if it just doesn't send it out. I hope it doesn't send it out to be processed, but yeah, search whatever store you're using. I mean, with the advent of, what is it, Manifest 3.0 or whatever ads on Chrome, there's like no reason to use Chrome anymore, so switch to Firefox and get the Firefox plugin. That's so annoying. All my work stuff is integrated with Chrome, and so I use Chrome at work, and so like I'll be looking up something and it'll just be fucking ads everywhere now. It's so annoying. I'm ready to go move all my stuff into Chrome for work. It really sucks. Oh, Bert, I'm dying here, Bertie. Buddy. Listen, there is 100% a correct place for AI. Like here, I'll give you an example. Lightroom has an AI noise removal from your images, and it processes on your GPU locally. That's fine, dude. You use AI like to train it and then deploy it locally on your GPU. Cool. That's super useful. What else? I don't know, stuff like that, where it's like, why does AI need water? It takes a massive amount of energy to do AI computations, which means a massive amount of heat, which means a massive amount of cooling. So they basically have to water cool thousands and thousands of GPUs in order to run these server farms. Google it. Like there's literally like articles about towns in like Georgia and stuff that don't have water anymore. Like the residents can't take showers or run their dishwashers or use their sinks because they don't have water anymore, because Meta's AI data center they built uses all the water available in the county. The music is done. And I'm just a little sad that you could literally like not only do you not have water anymore, but how could you, ignoring the massive cost to buy a new place to live and to move and all that, how could you ever sell your house? No one's gonna buy a house that doesn't have water. You know what I mean? Like, no, I destroyed that silver. Yeah, no, the whole thing's messed up. And all that is what we're seeing. Like, who knows, like, we have Zoom for work, right? and Zoom has Copilot built in, or whatever AI assistant, whatever it is, built in. And it's like you start doing transcribing, and it's no longer just like writing the words down that people say. It's using AI to track whose voice is who, and annotate it based on your name, and make like follow-ups and suggestions and all this stuff. And it's like, I don't want any of that. It's like, yeah, you got to push a button to turn it on, allegedly. Are they just doing that in the background anyway? Like, you know what I mean? I'm just trying to fucking have a work meeting, and all of a sudden I'm responsible for 80 gallons of water being used? Like, didn't Zoom get into trouble over that? I'm sure they did. I'm sure they did. What are you doing, buddy? You want to lay down? Just lay down. I can't hold you. I'm playing video games. And it's like, how many times have I uninstalled Copilot off my computer? Like, literally, Microsoft rolled it out, and you uninstall it, and then like 2 updates later, they reinstall it, and you uninstall it, and then an update later, they reinstall it. It's like, why? I don't want that on my machine. Timed mining, time detonation bomb. I can only delete it so many times, and it's like, it's same thing with Cortana. Like, Cortana's so integrated into the computer that if you uninstall it properly, like all the way, you break functions. Like, I can't hit Windows and search on my machine because I uninstalled Cortana, and Cortana is what indexes everything to search on your machine. So like, I can't use the built-in Google search, the built-in Windows search on my machine because I don't want Cortana on my machine scanning all my files and sending them to Microsoft. It's like, it makes me feel like I'm a conspiracy theorist, where I'm like, nah, the government's spying on you, but they are. That's so fucked, dude. It's so fucked. I know they're actually doing that. There's no way of saying it without sounding like you're fucking like, guys, they're after me. They're looking at my searches. They know what I'm looking at. That's the other thing. Is like, so we have Windows 11 on our machines at school, my classroom machines. But they don't remove the news or the stock ticker or the weather or Copilot or Cortana or none of that stuff. So your start menu ends up being just 99% nothing. It's just a waste of space. And it's like you're in the middle of teaching a class, and the start bar at the bottom is saying like, Microsoft sold another stock and it's up to 4 billion. It's like, I don't care. I'm fucking, it's a class, dude. There's some big news event going on? Cool. I don't want to know about it during class. Like, I don't know. If you forget how to disable the ads, so can I tab out now? I can. Okay. I have a Discord server for me, but in here, where I had a channel specifically for it. I literally have a channel in my Discord. I have a million channels about removing all the shit from Windows 10 that they also are doing for Windows 11. Where is it? Of course, I didn't name it anything good. I think it's in this one. No, is it in here? No. I don't know where it is. Damn it. There's literally apps you can get. Windows 10 deploy apps that literally only exist to limit how many things that Microsoft is able to steal from you. It's kind of what it is. I mean, yes, you say okay on the terms of service to allow them to do that, but like it's still fucking stealing, you know what I mean? I'm trying to remember which one I specifically used. It's not in the software channel I have. Where is it? I'm just gonna derail the stream for an hour while I look for this. No, was it in here? Well, there's one called Power Menu, which brings back the right-click menu, which all they did on Windows 11 is put the right-click menu 2 clicks away. Why would you take what works and hide it deeper? Here. This is what I use. This isn't an endorsement. This is not a recommendation to use it. This is what I use for that kind of stuff. Oh, they fucked up your path file because they put one drive before the true value. Yeah, of course. Of course. Why not? Why not? My path file's fucked up because I have like 6 versions of Python installed right now. And Image Magic and the Twitch downloader and YouTube downloader and all that stuff. Yeah, the OneDrive thing is so messed up. What I hate, oh my God. What is the worst is every single Microsoft app now, for the last 70 years of Windows, you did file save and it would pop open a dialog box asking you where to save. Now it pops open a dialog box that just has like a save button and it just saves it somewhere. And you have to click like save on my computer in order to get the dialog box. And then it's nowhere where you last saved. You have to navigate all. Oh my God. I can't stand it. Oh, hell yeah, dude. 100%. Well, let me see if I can find if fucking work changed our subscription to the Microsoft products. So I have Microsoft like Office installed on my machine, but I can't use it because I don't have permission, even though we previously had permission. No, that's not an image of it. That's just me. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah. So you click on save and you get this, where you can save recent places. You have to click on it to show recent places here. It shows OneDrive. Apparently there's multiple. You can have OneDrives. You can add another location, or the browse button is what you want. So you go to hit save, then you got to hit browse, and you got to navigate to where you want to save it. Instead of just being a click, it's now 7 clicks to do the same thing that it used to be 1. It's just, it's just terrible. It's just terrible. And then fucking Microsoft also, this is turning into a crazy rant. I'm sorry to Dev gave me a key to the game, and that was just a fuck Windows rant. He can never show this to anybody for advertisement purposes. They did the stupidest thing. So since the dawn of time, right? You click somewhere, right? You have a bar and you have the cursor saying where you click, and when you push the button, it extends it. You know, it moves it 1 to the right. It moves it the character width to the right. Right? It's here, and then the next instant it's here, instantly. Now Word does this thing where you type a letter and you see that little button, that little indicator move. It doesn't just snap to the next area. It like smoothly goes across, and it's this new like Windows smoothing thing, and it looks disgusting, and I cannot type with it on. I legit cannot type with that on. So every time Word updates, or I install Word somewhere, I have to go Google how to turn it off and then search through the fucking registry to turn it off because it's fucking in the registry. It's not even part of an option in Word you can turn off. You have to go like dive deep into the machine and rip some of its guts out to even turn the fucking thing off. It's like Microsoft. You've been winning for 30 years. You're starting to lose it because of shit like this. Don't make me click 6 times when I previously had to click once. And again, the same thing I think with Nintendo stuff, right? Where Nintendo forces tutorials all the time. Make that the default. Make it easy for me to turn it off in the options. That's the 2 things I want. I want it to be on by default so new users have that experience and can learn. But for somebody who's 30 years old, who's been using consoles for their whole life, who's been using computers their whole life, who's been doing all this stuff forever, don't fuck it up for me. I'm the one who's paying money for these things. I'm your power user. Not there's people who are more power users than me. I'll be very honest with you. I'm not a super power user, but still, we don't need this. We don't need this. I don't need to right click to left click to access a menu that existed before. I don't need. This is the worst. Hang on, let me pull up the fucking settings menu. This menu is absolute dog shit. I hate this menu. I will try as hard as I can to not use this Windows menu. You go into here, right? We go into sound. I can change my output device. I can change my input device, right? You could go into here and there's this weird fucking menu. Sure. That gives me half of what this other, where is it? This menu, it gives me half the controls. You go into here and you got fucking your audio output. And then, actually, this is a bad example. You have your input device. No, wait, where is it? Did they remove that too? No, this is the right one. Hang on a second. You have your input device and you have your communication device. Your default communication device. Why can't I find it anymore? Did it change? Set as default communication device. Why is this? My input should be that. My playback should not be that. See, they fucking change all this shit on you. They just don't take into consideration what you're doing. 5 and no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is what I want. That to be like that. They don't fucking, yeah, I don't set it like that. I want my default device to be my headphones and my communication device to be 5 and 6, because that means if for whatever reason, whether I'm using Discord or using Zoom or using Teams or whatever, it goes to that specific output. So I have dedicated controls for that one output for communication. And you fucking plug in your PS4 controller into a USB port you haven't used it on, and it changes all your audio settings. Again, I feel like the conspiracy theorist is like, guys, they're just changing it to change it, but they do. Add an AI button to this. And it's just like, I don't get it. You can have a default recording device as well, but my microphone, I only have one microphone set up right now. You plug in an HDMI monitor. You plug something into the headphone jack. You plug in a controller. Even though the controller has a headphone and a microphone, a headphone jack and no microphone, it still changes all your fucking sound settings. You connect a Bluetooth headphone. You connect anything that has an in or an out. And it changes all your settings. If you use Windows legally or illegally, you can just cattle to them. I don't know what cattle means, but I do have a legal Windows. I mean, it doesn't say no Windows in the corner. I purchased this copy of Windows. And it's just like you have this giant fucking menu here. This whole thing, and it does not even half of what this menu does. Like if I'm and you click on sound control panel and it pops out this, because of course you have to click 90 times. You have to go from here to sound to this button to get to the old options that do what you want to do. And it's just like how in here can you mirror a microphone to an output? Like you can go in here and you could do properties and you can do where is it? Right here. No, not that. Maybe you can't do it with a microphone. Maybe it's just an output. No. Yeah. When a microphone, I'm in the wrong thing. You can listen and you can send an input to an output. You can do that right here. Where in here can I do that? I go with device properties. I can't change it in here. I can turn it off. That's the headphones again. Like, what is this menu? Output devices? I test it? I don't want to, like, what is this? All my disabled devices, all my input devices, disabled input devices. Why is it labeled as input device? Why it doesn't say enabled? It's just like, why is it so much shittier? Who was paid to make this? And then did they not test it? Did they not get a UI designer to look this over and say, well, it looks nice, but it would be more useful if everything was able to be one click away. You know what I mean? Like, I do still have a CD drive. I don't know if I have it hooked up, but I do still have one in the machine. I do have it hooked up. Look at this. Right here. Oh wait, that's that might be a virtual drive. That actually is a virtual drive, so I don't have it hooked up. Never mind. I don't know. I 100% agree with simplifying settings for the sake of accessibility is one thing. That's fine. I'm completely on board of that. But why are you hiding the more complex things away? Like, you can make it simple to use and self-evident without making me have to jump through hoops to use things properly. You know what I mean? I 100%, the same thing, like I said, with the Nintendo, all the tutorials and all that, make that the default so people who need it have immediate access to it. There's no reason to hide that kind of thing. But give me an option to turn it off so I don't have the fucking fairy saying, oh, you've played for 25 minutes. Don't forget to go walk for an hour. Like, I don't need that. I'm an adult. I can make bad decisions. I do it all the time. I'm good at it. I don't need a reminder. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just can't. I just can't with Windows. It's just like everything is just they just made everything worse. And it's like, yeah, we have like, you see that graph that came out recently about global warming and the stair step effect? And how like it's easy to say global warming isn't that big of a deal and show like the last 5 years of global warming because it hasn't changed more than a few degrees. But if you look like 7 years, it's changed like 15 degrees because it like goes up and then it plateaus and it goes up. I feel like that's what it is for fucking Windows, where it's like, all right, Windows 98. And then it's like, okay, XP. And it's like, oh, Vista sucked. And then it's like, oh, all right, 7 was okay. And then 10 sucked. And then, or whatever, you know what I mean? 8 sucked. And then 10 was okay, where we're just stair stepping like down every time, where it's like, oh, it got better, but it didn't really get better. It got better from where you are, but it didn't get better from where you were. You know what I mean? I think it's time to switch to Linux. The issue with that is as much as things are hidden in Windows, Linux is like, oh yeah, it's not hidden. It doesn't exist. You got to make it, dude. I don't want to do that. You know how complicated it would be to just stream? I don't want to do that. I've messed around with Linux a little bit. I've taken some like getting used to the terminal in Linux, like courses on how to do things. Like I can exit Vim. I know how to do that. But like, you hate Linus? Well, that's a different story. You can run older Windows. No, I know you can, but you're adding a layer of abstraction to that. So you're running older Windows worse than if you just ran older Windows. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I can't. Sometimes I just can't stand. And like, you can go look back through my Twitter or my Blue Sky. All the times I've tweeted about why is this broken? Like, why does it do it this way? Like, there's things about my phone. Like I posted the other day. If my battery is below 10%, the camera app on my phone will not launch. It will say the battery is too low. Sorry. And then you go open Snapchat and you could take pictures all night long. You got another hour's worth of picture taking left on 10% battery. Why? Sony, let me run till the battery dies. I don't care. I know it's low. Give me a warning. Tell me that you can't do fucking 4K 60 on low battery. I'm cool with that. I want to take a photo. And of course, fucking Snapchat always opens the front camera, the facing camera, instead of the back camera. So you fucking go to take a picture and you're like, and you're looking at yourself in the fucking thing, making some dumbass face because you weren't expecting it to open looking at you. Asking me how many times I've done that. Or like they keep changing shit about the way the alarms worked on this phone. I've talked about this before, where like it's impossible to show on stream, but you go into alarms, right? And you scroll down, you want an alarm in 2 hours, and you hit go. It scrolls you to the top, so it can go. What if I want an alarm for 2 hours and 30 minutes as well? I got to scroll way back down and turn that one on too. And it's like, why? If I hit go, send it to the top and leave me where I am. That's fine. I don't wake up with one alarm. I got to set 6 alarms. I got to scroll up and down a million times to set these alarms. I can't do it sometimes. I can't do it. It has this like, where's my charger? Let me. It has like the always on, like the always on the time, right? Don't ask me how to get it to be on. There it goes. No, it's just the screen dimming. Sometimes it shows it, sometimes it doesn't. And for forever, I've been trying to get it to appear, instead of vertically, to appear horizontally with the time, because I like to leave my phone in front of my, right here in front of my, down below, so I can see what time it is while I stream, nice and big. But it will not rotate 90 degrees. It doesn't matter if rotation lock is on or off. It will not do that. The other day, I looked at my phone laying on my bed, and it was rotated and showing the time the way I wanted it. And I couldn't figure out how to get it to come back. It did it once. And I've tried to do this for a year. I think I have to be in an app that supports rotation, and then somehow, hope it goes to that screensaver on rotation and doesn't unrotate. Because the number of times I've seen it unrotate and then re-rotate and then not show this clock, that's what it does. It'll rotate, pull up the clock, and then re-rotate sideways and turn the clock back off. And it'll just keep doing that. And it's like, the phone worked fine when I bought it. You just keep making it worse, Sony. I just can't. I understand the need to want to innovate, right? We had a sore throat. I'm sorry. You have a product. You want to make it better. You innovate. Cool. Don't just fucking send whatever you make. Have it be tested. Or even better, they never would. Give the users the option of upgrading to whatever it is. What was that? What was the the phone, right? It used to be when you were using the phone, you wanted to make a contactless payment, unlock the phone, double tap the lock button, and it would go to the contactless payment. They changed that. So double tapping the phone just locks the phone. You can't double tap to go to payment. So every time I go to do a wireless payment with my phone, I just lock the phone again. I have to remember, I don't need to do that anymore. I just have to unlock the phone and hold it because I guess it always is doing contactless payment now. And it's like, my battery doesn't last as long. Part of that's because I'm playing Pikmin Bloom, so it's fucking tracking my location all the time. But it's like, it's just like, what do I think of Windows Enterprise long term? That is a solution. Is it worth reformatting my computer into the long term to do this when some apps won't work on long term? Like, some apps have a requirement for what version of Windows you use. Like Fusion 360 will not after December. They've said they're not supporting Windows 10 anymore. Yeah, they dropped support for Windows 8 and 7 recently. I can only imagine. I mean, they're dropping support for, you can't get drivers for the 1080 anymore. The NVIDIA GTX 1080, a still very capable GPU. Are you going to be playing Cyberpunk in 4K with our ray tracing? No. Are you going to be able to play Cyberpunk in 1080p? Ah, hell yeah, you can. You could have a nice time doing it too. But they just dropped support for it. NVIDIA doesn't want to support it anymore. I know it's not Windows, but like, I was arguing with Zot a couple months ago about how fucking that Indiana Jones and Doom require ray tracing. So that means the 10 series cards, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you have a 10 series card, you cannot play those two games on a 10 series card. Despite the fact that the 10 series card is still a powerful card. And at least Doom is usually very optimized and runs very well. I don't know about Indiana Jones. I haven't played it yet. And it's just like, the only reason you're doing that is what? To force ray tracing, so you need an RTX card? I know it's Bethesda or whoever doing that, but like, why? And it's just I can't stand it. I don't have fucking $3,000 to spend on a GPU every other year. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. He's like sniffing my shirt. I don't know. I'm sure my viewership went from 4 people to like -6 because I've been ranting for literally like 45 minutes now or something, but I don't know. Bird is going to make it all better, right, buddy? I'll sell you to buy a new GP. I mean, you'll comfort me. I don't know. It's just every piece of technology. Cat feet pictures. Yeah, okay. Every piece of technology I own that is not something I've made myself has just gotten shittier. I have an old iPad, right? I can't install half the apps that exist on it. There's apps I've purchased I cannot no longer install because they don't offer an old version to install. Or the old version installs, but it doesn't launch properly because it's too old. And Apple doesn't let you put a new version of iOS on here, even if it's slower, because, you know, they want to be fucking Apple. And so I have an iPad that I can control the stream with to some degree. I can control my audio with to some degree. And otherwise, it just sits here fucking sucking power out of the wall. Why? Support it. It's not that old. I don't know. It's like you're looking at everything. It's like everything. I saw an article the other day that modems, there's millions of fucking modems that are being infected as a botnet. And the company that makes the modems has like firmware patches out, but they don't advertise it and tell you that like all this stuff, they don't fix it. Like, I don't know. My fucking, even the dumb hardware, my audio preamp. How many streams have I done of me fixing that? 3, 4 at this point? It's just like everything. The fucking Switch. You accidentally buy a game cartridge from GameStop, a verified retailer. What's going on, Beep? And you get your fucking console banned because somebody cloned the card. It's like nothing to do with you, and you're out $700. Like, how? How? It's just I can't. You missed an hour-long rant about technology. The poor dev's gonna tune into the stream and watch, like, he's gonna get to the halfway point and he's gonna be like, "What the fuck is this guy smoking? I shouldn't have given him a copy of the game. What the hell? I can't use this to advertise. It's driving people away." He got it fixed, but they were out a whole afternoon calling Nintendo support. Yeah, and that's because he probably found someone at Nintendo who was willing to take the time to verify his receipt from fucking GameStop and say, "All right, we'll give you one more chance." Like he was wrong, or the person who fucking moved their profile from their Switch 2 and had like they had the word like twink or something in their name and got their fucking their whole family banned or something. And it's like, oh, it's okay on one console and not the other on their personal device. Like, you learn a lot from my rants and chatter rants. I don't know. It's just like, I get it. You don't want that to be online. If the person joins online with that username, say, "Sorry, you can't use this username. Please choose a new one." We've been doing that forever. Fucking Microsoft does it on Xbox. Everything does it. Just change your name. Change it. Change it to some, Link Fan 123 or whatever bullshit like algorithmic, generated name you could do and offer them a free name change. I don't know. Don't you have to like pay or like isn't there some kind of limit on the number of times you can change your name or some bullshit? Yeah, we are kind of at a fucking tech dead end and it's terrible. I can't stand it. Twinkle Fan, yeah. I don't know. What if that was their like name? It was like some Scandinavian name that had that like the word twink in it, and they get fucking banned for putting their name in. It's like that guy. I think he used his name in League of Legends or something. His name was like Nasir, which is a common name, but it was like N asterisk 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 R or IR or something, and it made it look like he was putting his name as the N word. And it's like, what the hell you doing, dude? That one was funny. I mean, that sucks for him, but What do you think, Bert? AF, because as fuck. That's why his name is censored. It's just like, I don't know. No, 100%. What else could it be? His name is Carrion LO asterisk asterisk. AF is what's censored. It's just like, and it does it like, I didn't try to put in a bad word. I just put in my username. Does it even like tell you that that's censored? You know what I mean? Like, do you know beforehand, or are you just like stuck with it now that you click the button and you're like done? But yeah, this is the fucking bane of my life at work. Is the fucking save dialogue being not an actual save dialogue, and like so many things do it. Like, here's another one I hate. Let me. I got the cat in my lap. Like, you go into here. We find an image. We'll open up this guy, and we open him with GIMP, right? This is another thing that I hate. Audacity does this. GIMP does this. A bunch of other apps do this. It's the 3-cheese blend. First off, I can never remember which monitor I want to open it on. But you go File, and you go Save, right? And it opens up their own proprietary dialogue. Why? Why? Just fucking give me the Windows dialogue. I actually am getting a really bad sore throat. I'm sorry. I hate it. And like, it never knows exactly where I want to be. Like, this is in /art, which is the folder I opened this from. But if you open GIMP, if you do like File, like New, right, and do this, and you do File and you do Save, right, it opens in your documents. I don't save anything in my documents. This is all like video games putting folders in my documents. There's like all these things that I've accidentally saved in the wrong spot. I don't save anything in my documents. And if I want to save it in my art folder, I got to go to my hard drive. I got to go to the art folder. I got to find the folder to put it in, and I got to save it. Or I can go into recently used and just hope that I recently used that folder and can find it and go into it quickly. And it's like, why? Please just use the Windows dialog save. It's not hard. It's literally a part of Windows. They sure fucked it up recently, but at least you can like pretend. We can pretend. I don't know. All right, I got like 10 minutes left, and then I'm gonna be done. I gotta go cry in the corner or something. I don't know. Your stream keeps connecting, disconnecting. You can paste the path in the Windows dialog, and you can't in the GIMP. I know. It's just like, I'm sure that stems from needing to implement something like that on Linux. It's gotta. I haven't tried GIMP 3 yet. Has anyone else really tried it? I have it at work, but I didn't really use it. I'm still using the most recent version of 2, I think, or a recent version of 2. What are you doing, buddy? Still using 2, you didn't update yet. Yeah, it was recent that they came out with 3. I'm curious what they fixed. So one of the things I hate is if you have a layer selected and you hit delete, It deletes the contents of the layer, but not the layer itself. That annoys me. I hope they fix that. One thing I think they did fix was allowing you to select multiple layers at once. One thing that has always been a pain is I'll get like an asset pack from you know, like a streamer press kit, and they'll give me the Photoshop files for all the stuff, which is fantastic. Don't put your hands on the controller, please. I absolutely love it. It makes my job so much easier when they do that. But if they do it not in 1280 by 720, which is what I make my thumbnails in, because YouTube has a limit on how big the thumbnails can be to upload, you have to shrink every layer individually. And so it's like, it's impossible. It's impossible when you have 90 layers of this complicated, like, you know, Photoshop press kit that I'm, you know, a PSD file that I'm importing into GIMP. And it's like, I can't resize it all. And so I'm sitting here, I got to go through and delete all the ones I don't want. And then it's like, all right, do I try and keep all these adjustment layers? Or do I say, thank you, devs, but sorry, I'm going to, you know, get rid of half your hard work and make your art look fucked up because I can't spend an hour shrinking all these different sized layers? Or do I open it up in a new window, a new document, and just shrink the whole document, which there is a button, a command for doing that, and then export it, and then import it and see if it's the right size? And like, yes, I have Photoshop. I have access to Photoshop. I can do more things in Photoshop. Why are you licking yourself, buddy? I don't know how to use Photoshop. I've kind of taught a little bit of myself how to use it. I taught myself GIMP when I didn't have access to Photoshop. Stop licking. Stop licking, buddy. You're not allowed to lick anymore. The dentist. The vet said no licking. I've kind of taught myself. All right, go ahead, keep looking. I've kind of taught myself a little bit how to use it. I do like that I can open Photoshop PSDs in After Effects. That makes some things so much easier, where I can apply some effects in Photoshop and just pull them into After Effects. That's very nice. But for the most part, I know how to use GIMP. I use GIMP. Thing about GIMP, you can't select more than one layer. Yep. And they have, GIMP has a folder system that you can nest things in a folder, and even then you can't grab a folder and move it. Like, you can move them like in the layer tree, but you can't grab a folder and scale the contents of the folder together, or apply an effect to the contents of the folder. It's just like, oh my god. It's all right there. Just do it. I mean, I've gotten fairly good at working around the oddities of GIMP, but still. Draw a shape. You select the area with whatever select tool, then use the fill tool, and then use the stroke tool to draw the stroke on the border. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, no software is going to be perfect, but like, there have been times This is gonna make me sound even crazier. There have been times I've opened up After Effects to mock up things. Because I don't know how to use Photoshop well enough. I don't know how to use or do it quickly in GIMP the way I want it to be. But I sure know how to use After Effects pretty well now. What is that? Turquoise. Not what I meant to do, but okay. I need a fucking drink or something. I don't even know. Spa day. I need a massage. That's what I need. Yeah, they got one when we went to the vet the other day. They trimmed the nails for me. Yeah, they trimmed my nails. Yes, Flacco. They were cutting the cat's nails, and I was like, "You forgot something," and I put my hand out, and they trimmed my nails. I like how they very clearly put on the receipt, nail trimming, courtesy, $0. I appreciate them doing it. They can do it much better than me. I always get nervous about if I'm cutting too much off. Their nails, like, I think I see where the quick is, but they also have like markings on, like their nails have like color too. And so I'm always nervous that I'm misreading what's what on the nail. Because the quick is a lot more subtle than the coloring on their nails. And I don't want to cut too much. And they don't like when it happens, so they flail around and all this stuff. So I gotta fucking like hold them down and all this shit. So I'm usually just trying to get the tip off so it's not as sharp, and then, you know, they can go with God after that. Silver. I'm gonna be done in a few minutes, yeah. I want to go get like a milkshake or something, but I'm trying not to have too much sugar. Or some bubble tea. Oh, that sounds really good. No. Well, it's 9 o'clock. Nowhere's making me bubble tea. Okay, so I'm at the right-hand side of the screen now. It's like that thing about like when you're lost in a forest, how you'll always turn subtly to one side, and so you end up going in circles. What are you sighing about, Bert? Where's my oxygen? Fuck, I'm dead. Rip in peace. I think I will be done. But I understand now what he meant by that other vendor and how that completely changes the game with the air. That is a significantly better addition than what was in the demo. So I might take a little bit more poke at this later. I mean, obviously we have a couple more years until we're done, but unfortunately I yelled at my computer for an hour and wasted some of my time, so I will not be doing that tonight. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully I will catch you tomorrow for maybe less yelling. I don't know. We'll see. But, oh, you guys have a good one. Goodbye.